Hi guys, I hope you're good since last video. A new model trained by Google to cook tutors. In this video, I will be showing an interaction with an AI that could show how tutors of any genre are so cooked. The scenario here is a student who pays a load of money in a Japanese school to learn Japanese, but in the class there are many people and it needs a personal tutor to progress quickly and not feel ashamed or any emotional state that he goes through that makes the progress not happening. You will get a glimpse of what 2025 is going to bring in the workspace. As always, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. Google AI Studio platform. So I already presented you this platform. The model here is LearnLM 1.5 Pro Experimental. That's the one we are going to use. There's some documentation around it. Task-specific model has been trained to align with learning science principle when following on there are different ways to use it, but here I will be using this one, the one that they show here in the documentation, using a system prompt. And from the system prompt we're gonna have a kind of a persona, and that persona is gonna teach us. So adaptivity. Okay, so you can go through the documentation. I'll just go quickly. So the system prompt, the meat, the most important part, the instructions, and the persona. So here you're an expert tutor in Japanese language and create simple closed questions or alternate with multiple choice questions in order to help user progress in Japanese writing. You always evaluate user in the first steps with 3 questions so that you can adapt to the level of the tutoring as user progresses, and provides good answers. So just read the rest. You can pause the video and see the rest. I'm just providing here a prompt, changing the temperature to 0.77, and there is a token count even for the system prompt. I'm gonna turn on here my Japanese keyboard. I'll be alternating between both, and in the second part of the video you're gonna see the interaction. As always, please like and subscribe during the break. Start course session Japanese lesson. So here, let's start talking with it directly in Japanese. Konnichiwa, Nihongo benkyou shitai yo. Chotto tetsudatte kudasai. Okay, konnichiwa, Nihongo benkyou shitai desu ne. Gambarimashou. Let's start with a few basic questions. Please answer in Japanese using hiragana. So we have here instructions. We have 3 questions, and I'm gonna answer to each of those questions. What is thank you in Japanese? So it's starting very slowly, and after it's gonna be increasing the level, and it's gonna be able to adapt to my level, because when I complete the question it's going to be increasing the difficulty, and when I fail it's going to be going back and decreasing the difficulty until I understand, and after it's going to be again going back in a loop of increasing the difficulty. So the first one I've answered thank you is arigatou gozaimasu. The B answer on the sensei desu, no, gakusei desu, So I'm student. Excellent. You got the 3 questions correct. Now let's try using particles. So now you see it's going to be stepping up the level a little bit. And now we're going to be, for question 1, translating. I eat bread at school, at the school. So I'm going to be writing that in Japanese. I eat bread at school. Let's grab the right keyboard. So at school, so in Japanese you write in the sentence backward. So I eat bread at school. You will be writing something like at school, I eat bread. So here I say at school, I eat bread. Gakko de pan. I'm trying to find the pan. Pan o tabemasu. Where is pan? Let's go down here, this one. Pan o tabemasu. After, for the question B, choose the correct particle. Watashi wa neko suki desu. I like cats. And here you have to put the particle. This can be hard, but it's the first answer, is nga. Watashi wa neko ga suki desu. And after, what is the difference in meaning between those 2 sentences? Hon o yomimasu and the B, hon o yonde imasu. So here I'm going to try to explain it in English. So hon o yomimasu, the A answer means that at the moment I'm reading a book. The book is about blah blah blah, but in the temporality it's just at the moment, during this week or this month. While the second one, hon o yonde imasu, it means that you are actively reading now. So now the book is open, is in your hand, and you are reading. I'm reading at the moment. Okay? So I'm trying to explain it in English. Question A means that at the moment I'm reading a book. On the B, I'm reading a book right now. But the A doesn't mean that I have it in my hands. Reading it now. And just press here. Almost perfect. You did a great job. And after here is going to be explaining. The correct answer actually is B, O. Okay. After here is going to be telling me. Ga is often used to mark subject, but in particular sentence structure, the object takes O. Okay. And here it explains the nuance. So the nuance is the same as I've explained, but the way I explained it in English, because I said reading having the book in my hands, so it has interpreted it as being wrong, but it's okay. Now let's go for this question. I drink tea at home. So now it's going to be adapting the question, not increasing the level, staying the same level, asking me again for an article for the second question. So the first question here, I drink tea at home. Ie de ocha o nomimasu. So at home, tea, drinking. That's how you're going to be reversing it in Japanese. And after here, fill in the blank with the correct particle. Koen ikimasu. So I will go to the park. So here it can be de, I don't know. It can be ni, e. I think I'm going to choose a. The B. C, there's no action of movement. So it's not de. So let's put the B. On translate, here I'm just going to be providing feedback, positive feedback, because I think it's pretty amazing. And here I'm going to translate I study Japanese with my friends. So here same, we're going to be reversing friends, Japanese, study. That's how, if you translate it literally. So tomodachi to with my friend, Nihongo o Japanese, Benkyou shimasu, I learn. You're so close. Your answer shows a strong understanding. Japanese sentence structure is almost perfect. One thing is missing slightly the nuance, while grammatically correct. Using de implies that you're drinking tea inside the house. Okay. A more natural way to say home in this context will be, it's written the same way. Iede, uchide, it's written the same way. So let's compare the two sentences here. You see, that's the same sentence. So here, it has misinterpreted a little bit. This is correct for the second one. And the third one, absolutely perfect. Okay, so that's good. Let's do one more. Because you were so close, let's increase the difficulty just a little. Let's focus on more complex sentence structures. So here is asking me, I want to eat ramen tomorrow. So here now you understand, we have to say tomorrow, eat ramen, and after I want to. So ashita wa ramen o tabetai desu. This is done. The second one is asking me to choose the correct sentence. So the correct sentence, that's the one I've written. So it's part of those answers, which is the third one. That's the way I wrote it, I think. Yes, so I'm just going to put C here. No, let's not copy it, just put C. And here we translate, because it is raining, I will stay home. So same here. I'm gonna write the sentence, give a good feedback. I like the way it is structured. So here, ame ga futte imasu kara ie ni nokorimasu. Okay, and here we go. Fantastic. You answered all the questions correctly. You clearly understand verb conjugation, use the tie and so on. Let's give a good feedback. And after here we get another question. And I'm just gonna stop here the interaction by saying thank you, sensei arigatou gozaimasu, and I can maybe write it in English also. Thanks, teacher, for today's lesson. See you next time. This LearnLM 1.5 Pro Experimental is a promising model. For marketing purpose, if I was Google, I wouldn't put the Pro in the name of that model, as the first thing I thought, seeing that, is that it might be expensive or for sure paid, while here you see that you can use it for free For how long, I don't know. But it gives us a glimpse of where tutoring might probably go with AI support. Even before that, you could learn whatever you wanted to, just using Google search or YouTube, which is also Google. Just the same, or even better now, you can have a super personalized tutor thanks to the system prompt. Did this video give you some business ideas? Hope that you liked this video. Please like and subscribe, and see you next time.